Hey. Hey. Alright, big day. Big day. Alright. I think we're ready. Audio? Alright. Let's do it, dude. Big court day. I am pumped. Turnabout Succession, Day 3. Trial. Blast from the past. What's up, everybody? Oh yeah, dude. Greeted with this face. Welcome to court. Is the defendant innocent or guilty? Oh baby. Preparations complete. Something inside me rising, surfacing. Whoa. Whoa. Something important lost long ago. It's close now. So close. There's so much that happened last stream. Took me a full day to process it. Dude, they're siblings! Say what? Spark, Russell. He's the key to everything. Alright, let's go. Court is now in session. Alright, it's Clavier. Why am I skipping AO1? Well, I'm doing some traveling soon, and I've heard such mixed to bad reviews that I figured I would just play it by myself. But a lot of people encourage me to play AI too, and they want to see it, so that's it. Thus, her absence from the courtroom today. That's right, so apparently there's no known survivors of atroquinine poisoning. Veta. Can't delay the trial any longer. Rip. Show must go on. It's cool. I'll just... Yeah, I've heard a lot of things. I'm just gonna play it by myself. I made the decision. I wasn't even gonna play AI 2 for a while. I was like, alright, I'm just gonna play one off stream, get it out of the way. I'll play 2. Alright, focus on the case. Back in. Right. If Vera dies, the trial will be cancelled. So we have to do it quick. Mr. Wright told me everything that's been going on behind the curtain all these years. I'm going to get her innocent verdict. It's kind of messed up, dude, but she's gonna die either way. I hope she doesn't die, but you know. Objection! She fell over because of poisoning. Yeah. You're saying that she did it to herself? Hell yeah. Object, Apollo. She was in court giving her testimony before us. And then the devil got her. Sucks. That's not on me to prove, dude. What? That's insane. Clavier, calm down. Why do I have to prove this? Alright, let's think about this. Let's really think about this, okay? I guess I do have to prove this. So, she licks the stamp. Or no, sorry. Drew licks the stamp, sips the coffee, dies, because he was gonna send out that letter. He did send out the yellow letter, right? I don't know how much we know about her poisoning. We just know it's the same type of poisoning, right? Who did it and how? Which to hit first? I think it's better to go with how. Because if you say the method, then you can tie the method to past activity of someone who's done it before. If you just throw out a name, especially the name that we're thinking of, they're gonna be like, what are you talking about? Not a bottle or container of the poison was found on the defendant's body. So the vector of poisoning. You're out of your vector, Judge. Is the defense prepared to prove how the poison? Alright. Whoo! Whoo-hoo! Oh, I think I do know. Now that I'm looking at it. MPG, unbelievable. First he says Brawl is a good soundtrack, so I think he's on the right track, and then he just goes off the wall. Classic. Alright, how much evidence do I have? Honestly, 2 pages. Oh, you know what, dude? Shoutouts to getting this back in my inventory. Hold on, I want to see the numbers. Alright. The numbers are definitely different. Yeah, they're different. It's good to be home. I don't think I've inspected this yet. This stamp. It said the Grammarier. The Grammarier. But what does it mean? An underseen scene. An underseen. Yeah, what's up with Apollo's being watched? Rotate. Rotate. Alright, man. Alright. My guess is the nail polish. She had this. It's her good luck charm. Colorless. Nothing at all, huh? Why would she drink it? Seems like a stretch. Know any women with red nails? My wife has red nails. She's poisoned, Judge. It's over. Remember when Rivera was testifying to the court? Oh! Not good. She's practically chewing her fingernails. That's messed up. Then why do you check her fingernails for poison traces? Oh, Bailiff. Now that we know who the bailiff is, I don't trust anything anymore about this court and its staff. Ho ho ho. I really wonder how much Clavier knows. I really want to know why Clavier just stopped for 7 years practicing and then came back for Apollo. Clavier is still very much like a mystery. So is Kristoff, but there's something going on. Clearly. What's their age difference? 32, he's 24? Yeah. 8 years. Judge just gives you a heads up how much you're gonna get burned for getting it wrong. Alright. It's time, right? I mean, it's time.
Take that! Objection!
What's your game, my bro? He is behind bars. I know. Whew. Ask yourselves when he put the poison in the bottle. Could have been yesterday. Could have been a month ago. It could have been 7 years ago! Ho ho ho. That face tells me one thing. That facial. My facial when. Wow. I've known for some time that an impenetrable darkness lurks at the bottom of this. Whew. Wow, dude. This is big. Oh my god. Do you know how badly I want to see him melt down? Oh, yeah. Dang, dude. It wasn't Ana. It wasn't Ana with the long con this time. This is really him. Also, remember that Apollo was working for this guy. Not for long, but... He's got a theme, dude. Quite well for yourself beating up your brother in court. Ariadone. Ariadone. Why, yes, I use it myself. As did the late defendant. He's not dead. Did you see that head nod? Damn. Her taste indeed. The taste that you gave her when she was a 12-year-old. So let's just get this straight. Remember how this worked. Kristoff engages with Drew Mysham, who uses his daughter. Kristoff plants 2 seeds. He plants the poison on the stamp because he knows that Drew is going to send out the letter, and he plants the poison in the nail polish, knowing that one day, or maybe right away, who knows, that Vera was going to somehow become in contact with it. Maybe until she was old enough to use nail polish. And he did this all to kill them off, unsuspectingly, for employing them to produce the fake evidence that brought down Phoenix Wright. Damn. We've never seen these two interact with each other. This time it's not Payne. Clavier. Sorry, Winston Payne. I'd be delighted. Charges against you are quite severe. This is still kind of weird to me, though, right? Because we still should be... The case is really Drew's death, not her death. But now it's her death. It is kind of like 2 birds with 1 stone, if he's the mastermind. Owning the same nail polish does not a murderer make. I've been in solitary confinement for half a year. How could I poison her? Her father died of the same poison, the meaning of which should be clear. Prosecution's case holds. She poisoned her father, then attempted to poison herself. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Cool. Oh, we got the bracelet. I need all the facts I can get, though. Aridonia is a nail polish of the highest order. Not only is it fabulously expensive, but is made in extremely limited quantities.
Objection!
Why, it's a bit like my feeling toward my brand name gavel. Brand name gavels.
Hold it! Objection!
I'm allowed a certain modicum of letter writing. Letter writing. The contents of those letters are closely checked. It's not a hit request. Big Brother watching. Are we cool with that? Are we cool? We cool, Kristoff? We cool? Her father died at the same point. There are no known cases of someone surviving atroquinine poisoning. I know a lot about a lot of things, which is why I suggest we pick up the pace. Prosecution's case holds. She poisoned her father, then attempted to poison herself. Vera had no reason to want to commit suicide. Commit suicide by doing their nails. Couldn't live with her own guilt. Next, why did she use nail polish to poison herself? This too simple. So she could die doing something that she liked. What? She knew she would die? What? Dude, you're alive. It's not easy to bring poison into a courtroom. Two-man wrecking team. Both Vera and Mr. Mysham. Poison with atroquinine. It's like he's all grown up. Damn. He's not spouting out rock references. Quick and painless. Focus. It's gotta be. It's gotta be this. Let's go. Yo, look at his eyeballs! Holy shit! That's the most anime eyeball I've ever seen, dude. I'm freaking out right now, dude. Whoa. Holy fuck. What is this? Is he like a mutant man? Oh! Oh God! I want to cut stream and go cry in my bed, dude. Oh shit! Holy fuck! This guy's creepy AF, dude. What was coming out? I was literally just about to say, like, I wonder what's gonna happen if it just, like, opens up or something, and then it just bulges. Oh my god. Freaking out, dude. Freaking out. Time for a save. Screens, thanks. Let's assume for the sake of argument that you saw me being tense. You don't need nail polish to get to someone's mouth. Drew Mysham was killed on October 6th. How do you know this? Was he brought up to speed? Oh, sore spot. Alright, this is big. pretty sure it's this. You say that he sent the letter to him, and then he sent the letter back. Phoenix is the one who gave us the tip about this. No, and Kristoff doesn't know that Apollo knows a lot of this stuff, I think. It's either the yellow one. I think it's the yellow one because this is saying. Oh wait. No. What does this say? Does it say Kristoff Gavin? No, there's an address on here and a name I never heard of. It says California, right? CA? Something Springs? Blazing Springs? Do it, Kiefer. 124 Apollo Street, Blazing Springs, California, 90012. Boom. Case solved. Alright. Letter posted by Drew Mycham. So this is saying the poison was on the stamp that Kristoff received. So it's either I don't think I can say this because I need to prove that it's got poison on it. I don't know. It's definitely the stamp, right? But it's like, do you say that he was the recipient, therefore this exchange, the exchange of what happens in this letter? Do I have that? I don't think so. But that's important, right? So I have the exchange of this. I don't know. I could see it going either way. I could see it being like, okay, well, Drew sent this out. Sent out... read receipt. And you said in here to have this stamp, and then you received that stamp on this. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with the red, just because of the logic of saying that... Well, nah. Because I can say the yellow because this was specifically in his cell. And he's gonna freak out when he finds out that I have something from his cell. Alright. Sure. Let's try it.
Take that!
You do not mess with the king. You do not. You and your bulging hand are going straight back to jail.
Take that!
No.
Take that!
Okay. That's a stamp then. I don't feel bad. Found a way all the same.
Take that!
I'm sure this commemorative stamp requires no introduction. Here we go. That's a face. The night Mr. Mysham died, he was seen writing a letter. Atro Key 9 was found on this stamp. In your prison cell! Alright, one down. Poison on the back of the stamp. After Drew Mysham was killed, someone paid a visit to this witness's cell. Phoenix Wright. Daddy. Daddy-o. You made Drew Mysham write you a letter. Here we go. After he put his letter in that envelope, Mr. Mysham sat there searching his desk drawer for something. Oh! Now he's gonna claim, but now we have to prove that he sent it 7 years ago. What I'm arriving is that the commemorative stamp was in a frame. It's a mere coincidence that he used it that night. Kinda, yeah. It is definitely murder. You should be seeing through these weak-spined bluffs by now. It is a pretty big gamble. Clavier! Honestly, I wanted to believe you, but the defense wasn't trying to get away with the bluff. Ho ho ho. Forehead. This poison stamp killed Drew Mysham. There was no way to know when Mysham would use the stamp. It's the fact that he said that. The defense's case is simply that Drew... High five, Clavier. Impermissible testimony. Very well. You accuse me of Drew Mysham's murder. Dude, high five, Clavier. What possible reason could I have to kill a painter? Thanks, Trucy. It's hard to see how an attorney could come to want to kill a painter. Bingo. It means there might be a weak spot. A motive for murder. I'd say about this vital. Pretty vital. Not if I have a reset button. I'm going through with this no matter what. I have a question for chat. How many people who played this series strictly adhere to the life bar system and actually reset the chapter over if you lose? I would, like, on stream or off screen, I would never, ever play like that. Ever. Understood, Your Honor. I'd like to present evidence. What reason did Christoph Gavin have for wanting to murder Drew? I think everyone knows you. Alright, yeah. Mostly knows, yeah. What reason did Christoph Gavin have for wanting to murder Drew? It's to cover up the diary from 7 years ago, setting up Clavier, exposing Phoenix Wright. Clavier's got a pit in his stomach for a long time because he put away. He removed the badge of a good man. But I do not have the diary anymore. I do have the notebook page, though. Yeah, most people didn't. I'm surprised they never updated the mechanic. It's an odd choice. I mean, like, I get it, right? Like, if they did not put any penalty system, right, you would just guess until you're wrong all the time. I think it's like a psychological thing, right? Like, you don't want to see the bar go down, so you're supposed to think about it, even though there's actually no penalty. And it's true, like, I don't want to lose. But if there's like an objective measure of how much you fucked up, that's what the HP bar is. I think I'm gonna go with a notebook page. And I think it's the best bet, right? It's saying that he's trying to silence them for coming forward. And that he didn't want to wait this long for all of this to happen. He would have liked to have for it to have happened right away, but it happened to wait so long. Well, actually, I'm not 100% sure about that reasoning. I would expect that to be true, but there's got to be some tie-in to this, the whole magic element, right? That it's like, there's gotta be something that went wrong in his plan. Alright, MPG. I remodded you, dude, but now it's over. Now you're just a common pleb. You're done. Alright, I think that's my best bet. I feel like it's a stretch, right? I feel like it's just a stretch to start throwing this out. Because now we're gonna go down this rabbit hole of tying it to this from 7 years ago. Oh, man. Alright. Christoph Gavin's motive becomes clear when we consider why the stamp came to Drew Maisham's studio in the first place. Forgery. Go back 7 years, that's exactly right. When Attorney Phoenix Wright lost his badge, that was never proven. I am surprised that Phoenix didn't lawyer up. The defense attorney on that case was Phoenix Wright. Who other than him, drunk with the prospect of victory, could have done it? Watch it, Clavier. I was kind of sad. The magic pixel. That's right, dude. It was like... there was like nothing left in the bank, and then I finished. Sign the papers and send in the closed envelope within 3 days. Right. This is what I'm saying, right? He was expecting that to be over in 3 days, but it didn't happen. And there's gotta be a reason why Kristoff kept Phoenix so close. The motive for his murder was already 7 years old. The client who requested this forgery was very cautious. Tried to erase anything and anyone with connections to the forgery. The stamp was a picture of my favorite magician, so I kept it. Everything related to Vera. So sad. Poison stamp was sealed in the grass frame. Yes. Air forehead. The one who schemed up forged diary page was the one who poisoned the stamp. Okay, I have a question. Don't answer it, please. Don't answer this. I'm just spitballing ideas. If I have a lot of the information that Phoenix did through his trial when I was in this like 7 years before after scenario last stream, and I communicated as Phoenix most of it to Apollo, does Apollo know that he and Trucy are siblings? I don't think so. But where was the line of what was told to Apollo and not? I don't know, dude. The one who schemed up the forged diary page was the one who poisoned the stamp. It was Phoenix Wright who presented the... Putting the two statements together, the one who schemed to Drew kill. It is on!
Objection!
He's going down! Sorry, but that's not how this is going down. That's right. I high-fived you earlier. Now you're gonna get a fist in the face, Clavier. Old boy. Old boy in the blue suit with the spiky hair. Here's the epic twist. Here's the epic twist. The piece of evidence was supposed to go to Furio Tigre the entire time. Zin Ope. They messed up, dude. Phoenix Wright was put on the case the day before the trial started. He didn't have time to request a forgery. Who's it? Shady Enigmar. Shoddy. There's another man, a defense attorney with a badge on his collar. Boom. Yeah, dude. Throw some shade on him. Judge. Let me begin by denying this. It's easy enough to look up. Impossible to prove if you can't. Attorneys are registered with the court the day before the trial begins. In other words, no record remains in the court. How exactly did you intend to prove Phoenix Wright's claim?
Objection!
Yeah, forehead. Are you sure you don't have evidence? He looks clammy. Evidence that shows this man, Christoph Gavin, requested that forgery 7 years ago. Clavier. Just prove it. Dude. Nike needs a new line. Just prove it. I would buy some attorney shoes. Clear up these doubts now, or I swear I'm off this case. He must have thought of some evidence. That darkness. I have to pull that darkness out of him. Alright, this is important. What proves Christoph Gavin's link to Drew... Let's look. Before we get too far into the dialogue. What proves Christoph's link to Drew? I have a quick question. Is this specific track that we're hearing right now? Has this been in every AA game so far? 1 through 4? I'm not sure it was in 1, but I'm pretty sure it's in 2 and 3. Okay. When did I get Vera's card? Defendant's business card. I'm pretty sure I got this, like, while I was in the studio, yeah. Moon. So, remember that Christoph showed up that day. I mean, isn't this it, dude? Isn't it just the fact that he's got a letter? Why would he receive this letter at all? Right? I mean... yeah. Right, this proves that Drew sent the letter back and used the stamp, therefore died because of the stamp that was planted. The rest of this, I don't know. I know that we do need to talk about this hidden painting and these other paintings and how they have Apollo's cases on them, because we have not talked about that yet. But I don't think it's anything else here. Alright, let's continue. But before we continue, it's a great time to save. Great time to save. Oh, we're streaming. Congrats, everybody. We're streaming. Gavel. You claim Christoph Gavin requested a forgery of Drew Meisheim 7 years ago. It can be proven. been a minute since I've heard that one. You do the defense in Injustice. Whoa! Whew. Damn! Something that ties Christoph Gavin to Drew. Sure, dude. Damn. I mean, like, the yellow envelope's just kind of obvious. But if it's wrong, then... I don't know, something else will be up. Oh, alright. Good. This evidence proves there's a link. Scrap of paper? I'm afraid I can't let you submit that. Is there some problem? There is. How could you possibly have that? You couldn't. Oh, he's gonna pin it on him. Oh, shit. He's doing the 1-2 punch just like he did in the past. Oh, fuck. Not good. Not good. Wait, what? This is Mr. Wright's reproduction of what was written in the real letter. Mr. Wright visited Christoph Gavin's cell. Alright. My face when, dude. My face when... My face went. Oh my god, dude. He brought with him a small video camera. Oh, look at this face. He recorded his entire conversation with you, Mr. Gavin, and the contents of your personal mail. So Christoph thought he was gonna pull a fast one on Phoenix and then gets the switchblade into the side of his lung. This mockery of a piece of evidence will never be accepted by the court. Evidence based on a video a man with no authority whatsoever claims he took. A man who happens to be an ex-attorney suspected of forgery. He's got a pretty good point. I'm afraid my brother is incapable of making rational judgments. Why? Fine, then go get the real one that's in his cell. What? Incredible. It is pretty good. What's up, kid? Certainly taking a detour from our cross-examination, but the defense appears to be lacking proof. Dang, dude. Clavier's freaking out.
Objection!
Go, Clavier, go. Show's over, yet the crowd screams for more. Only now do I understand why. clean out the family closet. This is awesome. You amuse me, Air Forehead. I couldn't forget what's really important to me, even if I tried. Remember that he stopped practicing before Apollo showed up. I'm really curious why that's the case. Why he came back just for... You just couldn't resist, could you, Air Ray? Resist what? Presenting solid evidence? Prosecution when... So, Clavier got a tip at the prosecution's office. I'm familiar with the trial. I watched the video several times. Did you find anything unnatural about it? Unusually well prepared. Mr. Wright had only just presented his evidence, and the next moment you call in Drew Musham, it was almost as if it was a setup. Didn't even occur to me to wonder. Almost as if from the very beginning... Correct. I knew that if I had applied the usual pressure... Don't do this, Clavier. Ho 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 ho. It was the night before the trial. Clavier. I won't be appearing in the trial, actually. Oh, Kristoff was supposed to be the... I won't be facing off with you... Oh, alright, he was going to be on his side. But in exchange, I brought information. Wait. Wait, no, Kristoff's a defense attorney. Meaning that they were going to square off against each other. The attorney who will be there in my place tomorrow is not to be trusted. Don't even give him the benefit of your respect. Wow. We were supposed to face each other in that trial. Fair fight, brother, brother. Wow. That's messed up, dude. The defense, the ex-defense gives all the information to the prosecutor and sets him up to blast the other defense that comes in. Kristoff, man. Holy shit. You disappoint me. Here we go. I definitely get serious, much more sinister shades of Damon Gaunt out of Kristoff. Dude, 7 years ago, the day before the trial, I visited the detention center at the request of my client, Zach Gramerier. So Zach said he faced off and lost, right? So I'm sorry, Kristoff lost. Showdown time. Dark Shadow. It's going alright. To be honest, I don't know what his reasons were to this day. He dismissed me as his representation because I lost in a game of poker. That's awesome. Second-rate attorney who relies on luck and bluffs. Look at him, he's crumbling. Wow. Even just being rejected as an attorney caused him to spiral out of control. I mean, that sentiment alone speaks volumes. Is that all I had imagined came to pass? Everything went perfectly. Damn. If I wasn't laughing, I'd weep. Perfectly? You're mad, Kristoff. How did that trial end? Cancelled when the defendant vanished. That's why he kept Phoenix close. Damn. Dude, they build up Kristoff so well. You know, it's so... Alright, I don't want to get too much into the meta, but the fact of the matter is like... They get the shady vibes out of the... How do I say this? It's like, okay, so you play 4-1, and you put him in jail. So you don't like have any doubt that he's kind of a bad guy, right? But you have to go through severe lengths to figure out how bad of a guy he is, and that's awesome. Because with other cases and other cases, it's like you don't know whether or not they're a bad guy, right? And then you get to the moment where they are a bad guy, and you're like, oh, now I get it. But this is different. This is like, you already know he's a bad guy, but how bad is he? Gone missing for 7 years. We have the whole element of Apollo's mother missing, right? 6 months ago, Kristoff Gavin was charged with murdering a mysterious traveler. 6 months ago. Poison in the Chinese... Not Chinese, dude. Russian. Bingo. Bingo. Trucy. Trucy? We're expecting her to freak out. Great magician. Magnify Gramarye's Death started. Oh man. Bring it. Busting out the lore, dude. Oh, okay, okay. That totally makes sense, because he was going to be the defense. Of course he wouldn't set himself up. However, he set up to not only successfully... No, he set up to successfully win the case. But then got denied. So it's not like his ego was just hurt and he was going to go take down Phoenix Wright. It's the fact that he had already prepared this forged evidence that was going to bring people down with it because he was rejected and he wasn't going to get the fame. The bomb didn't go off. That's right. He wanted them to die right away. He's gonna kill a 12-year-old. Vera. She didn't bite her nails for 7 years. How fucked up is that? This poor sheltered girl has no chance of surviving, and the one person that she hopes to look up for is him. With the good luck charm that's actually just poison. Damn. Alright, Kristoff. You're going down. This is where he says that you still have nothing dependent on me. Nothing proves a link between him and the Atrokinine that took Drew Mysham's life. Alright, let me think about that. They threw out the yellow envelope. This got thrown out. Letter from Mr. Wright. I don't know, man. Why don't we just find the real one? Just go check his cell, right? I must be missing something about this. Whatever.
Objection!
It's fine. Damn. This is the same as 3-2, where Ron DeLay wanted to get convicted of larceny instead of murder, but he wasn't actually guilty. Kristoff, on the other hand, says he would rather be convicted of murder rather than this twisted version of murder, deceit, grand defamation of Phoenix Wright. Damn. Not just one murder, multiple murders. It is defendant. No, calm down, we're good. Alright, here's my take. Phoenix is gonna show up soon. Let us assume there was poison in the nail polish, who then was responsible for causing... What? There's no way Apollo is gonna, like, know not to make her nervous. What? No, it's not over, dude. It's not over. Oh. Did the news not reach your desk in solitary? The eyes of the nation are on this courtroom today. This is the trial case for the new judicial system. This finally comes back. Finally comes back. The current judicial system has been deemed too closed off from society. The new system attempts to inject the wisdom of common citizens into the law. Wow, dude. Wow. I think Kristoff just defined what a shooby is. Holy fuck. Common citizens have something called common sense. Common sense is not restricted by the law. Oh, look at this! Wow. He's melting. They're not in court. They're watching everything by video camera. But he's freaking out now, because they know that they hate him. Dude, he's like, his pixels are all fucking up. Oh, that is the most badass portrait or drawing. Holy shit, dude. He looks crazy. Clavier, dude. He's... Oh my god. I thought you spent your life looking for loopholes. That's insane, dude. If I had to change it if I have to. For the death of Drew Mysham, how do you find the defendant? Innocent or guilty? Rip. Rip. Only the verdict remains. The factors involved did the defendant poison her father that night? So she is guilty. Number 6. Android number 6. There's something in the jurist's handbook here. Persons involved with the case may not be jurists. Classic Phoenix, dude. Showing up. Pulling the strings. Whoa. Whoa. Jurist number 6. Oh! I know. What? Suddenly, I'm playing as La Mulana, and I have to make a choice, dude. What is this? What is this? What is this? So... And so a verdict was reached on October 9th, 2014. Innocent by unanimous decision. Holy fuck. A true miracle occurred. Alright, here we go. The miracle happened! Bella. Don't cry, Apollo. Alright, I need a minute. I need a minute to soak that in. That was the most badass set of animations. Dude, as crazy as Kristoff looked, Clavier wins. That was awesome. I will say, there's a part of me that wishes that you, like, really prove it was Kristoff. I get it, you're in the trial for her innocence, and you prove it by the trial, or the jury. I don't know, I have to think about it. Anyways. Aww. Alright, we need to save. In case there is actually DLC content this time. Unlike the last freaking case where there wasn't. Dude, Kristoff looked insane. I guess he's already in jail for murder, right? Wow. What does this mean for Phoenix, though? That's what needs to be rectified. Alright, let's pay attention. Dude, look at her smile, dude! It looks like that poison has some effect after all. It killed off what was ever... Dang. That's a legit interpretation of what poison is. Oh, get ready for this. Vera. Aw, you brought all those things for me when you came to visit. Steel Samurai videos. I'm not telling. Alright. You promised me that day. So, we need to figure out what happens to Phoenix now. And there's still a pretty big mystery about her mother and Apollo's mother that they throw shade. Not throw shade, that's wrong. They keep it mysterious as to what happened to her. Zack's a good character. Are we gonna talk about how we're siblings? The daddy who can't play. Is that the mommy I'm thinking of? Sir Hat. Objection. Nope, skirting right past that one. Yo, Phoenix. Yo! He's video recording me right now. I like you, stream. Thanks, Kay. Her memories returned. When I lost my memory, I was reborn as Lamy Royer. What? Okay. So we're in a alternate... Alright. Okay. It just... Got it. Wow. What a way to tie in case 3-3. Nice job, game. Thumbs up. Phoenix is a good guy. Capital G, capital G. The king. Dude. The king. I've seen a lot of mysterious things these past 7 years. Bracelets were the strangest of all. Yo, he looks great. I remember meeting him... Yeah. So, I was always asking the question, why does Phoenix know who Apollo is? And they definitely explain it. But this is like... this all coming to a head. See, okay. This just occurred to me. I think the order in which you present characters like this is so important. What I'm talking about is that when you first see... when you're playing AA3, and you get to 3-5, and you first see I forget what her name is. Whoever Misty Faye is disguised as. You, like, you know, right? It doesn't take long before you're like, yeah, it's probably her. But this is, like, different, right? Because you don't really have a reason going into it to suspect that it's Lamy Roar. And then it comes to a head later. Such a small thing. Damn. Elise Stoner. That's right, thank you. Vera Maishan. People don't die that easily.
Objection!
Hell yeah. Alright, so they talk about it, huh? Kristoff does not grow on you. Clavier absolutely grows on you. Definitely a good prosecutor. I'm just soaking it all in, dude. I've been playing piano longer than I was a lawyer, dang. I really want to know what happens to him. Yo, Aina. Golden Snaku check. Borscht. Are we gonna finally talk to Noodle Guy? Dude, this is a jam. This is a jam. Oh, dude, she's the best. Takis are great. Yo, boss. Hito. Maybe we're not talking to Noodle Guy. We never talked to Noodle Guy at the end of 2-2. OG Cracker. Oh, turns out he lived, huh? That's good. Oh, there he is. We're gonna do some case discussion after this, so stick around if you want to talk about A4 and get all your spoilers out of the way. I'm so happy they talked about the mother. They cleared it up. I would have been okay not seeing you ever again, but, you know. Sicko, huh? Great. Absolute quality. Oh, look at her, dude. Why are you in jail? Brusha, 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 brusha. What are you talking about? Keiji Inafune. Ina. Originals only. Wins only. Big Wins Kataki. 2020. Aww. She's adorable. Shu Takumi. Based God. Ain't enough food. Rip. Whoo! Alright. Let's chat. First we gotta throw on some music. Let's chat. The night's young. We'll do a quick case recap, alright? Alright. Which jam are we gonna throw out first? Well, this is an obvious one. Hold the phone. Quick chat. Quick chat. Alright? Alright, notepad. Alright, we need a, Oh, I got just the image to put up. Sour, please. Reserved. Yeah, dude. Alright, let's talk. I'm putting my controller down. Alright, we're gonna go through the cases quickly. Alright? Here's the plan. Case 1. Case 1. So we're gonna talk through 1 through 4 real fast, and then I'm gonna give my overall thoughts. I definitely have some things to sit on. Case 4, obviously, we've got some little recency bias. I'm also gonna turn my delay off. Alright, so case 1, I came into it, I was like... Hold on. Oh, that's like way too small. Bigger. Bigger. Alright. Case 1, fresh off of A3. Not expecting much. Okay? Then I was like... very impressed. Music started playing. New music. Finally. Right? New music started showing up. I was like, alright. This game is not just like ripping off of AA 1 through 3. It's like a new deal. Let's get the finger. Especially the, yeah, dude, pre-trial theme checkmark emoji. I can't do it in text editor, but you know. Oh yeah, you got the 3D elements. But yeah, you meet Kristoff for the first time, you're like, alright, you know, I got a new boss, fine. Then... I think when you first see Shady Enigma, or I guess it's just Shady Smith at the time, you're just like, oh, whatever, dude. It's like a lame client, but it's like not a lame client at all. And I think it's really cool. I think the way that they set up 1, 3, and 4. Because I was saying this yesterday. It was literally like, it's so much better when the cases tie into each other or are part of some sort of saga, right? And if they're not, they kind of just fall off. Like, it's to nobody's surprise that Case 2 is by far the weakest, in my opinion, in this game. Because it doesn't, like, relate to anything. Anyways, alright, we're not there yet. Case 1. I think the way that they build up Kristoff is really good. Because you know that he's not good guy. But he's not a terrible guy, you know? Alright. The Kristoff setup. good. Alright, case 2. Case 2 starts to give me that vibe that this game isn't, like, on the same tier as the others, right? It's like, dude, when they started throwing out the big P word all the time, it's like, stop, just like stop. And then they start doing these like, these dated memes from 2007, right? It's 2007, right? Hold on. Yeah, 2007, where they're like that nerd kid is saying for science, or all of Waki's dialogue. Well, that's more like late 90s, early 2000s. But still, it's just like, why are you going down this route? Bad memes, dude. Bad memes. And it's just like, stop, right? Like, they keep throwing out the magic P. And it's like, you want to like the noodle guy, but you don't even see him that much. But the way the case unfolds is fine, right? It's like, it's not like I hated the case. Like, the days in court were fine. My real beef, like, the investigations were fine. Real beef was how it ended. And I was thinking about this a lot lately. I really do not like how it just, like, it was just like, it was going, here's my line graph, right? It was just going, and then it just like spikes up when she shows up. And then it's just like, oh, well, she did it. And then it's just over. And you don't talk to the noodle guy, and you just like end the case and it's all over. You're just like, why? Like, it's just done. There's no tie-ins. I don't even really care that it's over. It's just done. That's the way I felt. Kataki's were the highlight, though. Good character. With that little bit of sentimentality that Papa Kataki was trying to save his son, and he's just like the big boy silent type, and Plum with the sword. They were good characters. They were. Alright. To me, definitely the weakest of the 4, but I didn't hate it. I just like, it definitely started off on a bad foot for me, and then it ended on like an okay foot. But I thought the investigations and like the court, most of court were fine. I guess bad memes. There's no cure for bad memes. Felt like it was necessary to establish Trucy and Aina. I feel like Emma, you can. I mean, sure, like Evan, Trucy, and well, I don't know. Trucy's a little annoying in case 2, but she's fine in case 3. But still, I think they could have gone about it a little bit differently. All right, case 3. I guess we're not talking about Clavier and all of this. Maybe we'll talk about characters specifically after case 3. Alright, we need a new track. Sorry, Aina. I'm feeling... What am I feeling? I want the Mishon. Hold up. Aina. Alright, case 3. You show up. So you show up in court and you're like... No, I'm sorry. You show up behind the studio. Yeah, I thought the first investigation was good. Investigation... Right away it was good. Fun. Oh yeah, talking to... No. Let's watch Letus die 1,000,000 times! I had to watch him die a million times. And not even just die. Die and speak while he's dying. It's like, why? That's so creepy. So he dies. And you have suspicions about kind of everybody, right? You see the pair, Lammermoor and Tobachi. I'm messing up his name. The kid and Darian and even Valant. Like, you have all of these kind of suspects that you don't really know about, which is good. I think multiple pos perps is good. But then they do a good job. They do a good job narrowing it down to Darian. Right? Like, he starts to do some shady stuff and you're like, yeah, he's probably involved. Alright, I have a question for chat then. What... If you remember, what's the significance in case 3 of following the lyrics for the murder? Like, why was that an important thing? I thought about that like the day or two afterwards, and it's like, it's such a central, pivotal part of the case happening, but it's not a pivotal part of how it ends, and I don't think I picked it up. Let's watch that video again, dude. No. Nothing's as bad as the 1.5 video, dude. Alright, Brad. Darian didn't plan it, but he was there when Trucy said it. Okay. Okay. So it was used on the fly as a sharpening agent. Okay, okay, got it. And that's why he was so desperate at the end of the case to be on Machi's side. Because he thought he had Machi cornered in every possible way. It's messed up, dude. Oh yeah. Anything else about this case? I definitely liked it. Oh, there was one thing about this case that I didn't like. How the trial ended. It's when Lammermoor, I should say trial day, ended when Lammermoor accuses Darian. I thought it was super weird how they were just like, we're just in the middle of court and we're talking and we're arguing, and then Lammermoor was like, I recognize that voice, and then the day is over, and then I'm immediately in talent agency talking to Trucy. And they reference that conversation, but they never talk about like why it just ended. I thought that was super weird. In every other case, I feel like there's like a clear like, okay, there needs to be investigation, or okay, something needs to happen next. The hair is... The thing about the hair was the jiggle effect. It's Somebody say cornered. We'll talk. We should talk about that in a minute. Playing Burger. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I missed. I kind of want to pull up a synopsis of the case. Is yeah, but I don't know. I felt like after 2, 3 felt like a very normal case with some good parts. I was like, alright, you know, it's cool. And I like the angle of how it was all, like, yeah, it's kind of summarized by the last piece of evidence you play against Darian isn't evidence in that it's a person. And it's really just that there's this, like, weird entanglement of people having each other in, I don't know what the word is. Not like blackmail, but I guess kind of like blackmail. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool because you get Machi to a place where he will talk. And I think at the end of the case, I mean, it's kind of similar to the case that I just did. That it's like, you kind of feel like you wish you really burned him, and like you really prove him. But I guess you don't need to, right? All you need is for Machi to confess, and then Darian's boned. Alright, let's get this one out of the way. This is so good, dude. This was the music that played at the beginning of Case 1 that was like, alright, they took this seriously. And it's not just that they took it seriously, but they, like, it's new, it's a new start of a trilogy. Alright, Case 4. So Case 4... I'll just say that, like, you know that for Case 4, there's so much stuff that they were talking about in Case 1 through 3 that was giving hints to some grand exposition of Phoenix and Apollo and Trucy and the Magicians and Kristoff. Like, you just know everything is gonna come to a head. Like... So this starts off... The way I interpreted the trial case at the beginning, like the jury trial, I thought it was like literally like mock trial. Like, you're gonna go into a court day and it doesn't matter what happens. I thought that was the angle for a while. And then I was like, later I was like, okay, this is... Like, I'm actually going to defend Vera. Because I'm actually seeing her in jail. So you meet her. What else? Show up. I feel like the entire game... Alright, I guess I should say this about Case 1, right? I was really patient with it. But I can't say that seeing Phoenix like a deadbeat dressed as like a a hobo boy made me happy, right? He's the king! And they just, like, brought him down so bad, and you're like, dude, why did you do this? And I knew you have to be patient, and I'm glad it paid off, because it does pay off. It definitely pays off. But I feel like they do it so fast, right? Like, they should have been slightly more build-up, right? You're playing Phoenix Ace Attorney, you just played... Well, most people didn't just play Ace Attorney 1 through 3. But it's like... You could have let it hang out for a little bit. But I can't complain that much, because it builds up and makes sense, right? I think just going through the motions at the time, you're like... why are you a scrub? And I think it kind of takes away from early development of Apollo, right? You're just like... You're expecting to play as Phoenix, and you're not, obviously, because you're playing Apollo. And I think it takes a while for you to get in the gist of playing as Apollo. And it's not really until, like, Case 3-4 that you feel like Apollo is his own character. Apollo's a good character, for sure. But... yeah, I agree, go on. I do. Alright. New track. This is a good track. Yeah, so I like the timeline. Timelines were good. Timeline of... I mean, they've been talking about 7 years, the entirety of the game. 7 years, dude. 7 years! But, like, you start in the future, and then you go back. Playing as Phoenix is... Playing as Phoenix... It's like playing as Maya. Not Maya. Shoutouts! To playing as Phoenix. Because it's so good. It's like, it reminds you of playing as Mia. Now I'm thinking about Maya. How about this? My face when? Oh yeah. This comes back. Playing as Phoenix. Magatama. Oh yeah, dude. Let's talk about Clavier. Clavier... I think even early on, like, his gimmick isn't that overpowering. I think maybe the first few times you meet him, you're like, alright, like, who is this, like, weirdo loser? But he quickly sharpens his game. And he's good. And you definitely see signs of the old Phoenix Edgeworth tag team to take down the enemy. Like, at the end of 3, when you're really starting to convict Darian, like, he's being protective that it's his friend, but he's like, he knows he's guilty. And then, of course, Case 4. Dude, Kristoff is just next level, man. I still have to think about it, but Kristoff setting up so many triggers and traps throughout the entirety of from 7 years ago to present. His meltdown was crazy. It's so cool that you, like, you want the meltdown so bad, like, so bad. You're like, I want to see this guy crumble. And then even still, like, you're not ready for it because nobody could see that coming. Nobody could see that, like, crazy breakdown coming. But I thought Clavier was, like, really well handled. And he ends well, too, right? Like, I feel like his, like, little gimmicks here and there just kind of give him some flavor and don't really bring him down. It's the same with Godot, right? Like, alright, new theme. Oh, Apollo's theme is good, right? Rarely heard. Is this it? Yeah, dude. Godot is too much for you? Best objection. You know, I gotta listen. I really don't want to have spoilers of future characters. So I might wait until I'm done. But I would love to hear all the objection. Meekins. We're not talking about Meekins, dude. Not your boy. Not your boy. Yeah, but anyways. Yeah, I was kind of feeling at the end of Case 4 that it's like... You do kind of wish that you... slam... Kristoff. But there's a point at which it's like... It's so obvious. And everybody knows. So I guess you don't even need to bother. And the jury's not going to work in his favor. And plus, you're not on the trial against him. You're at the trial to defend Vera. That's what you do. I am kind of surprised that they didn't have any real interaction between Apollo and Trucy, recognizing that they're siblings. That seems like a pretty important thing for both of their character development. And they just refer to it super quickly in court, and then Trucy recognizes it in the credits. Right? Like, I like Apollo as a character, but I kind of feel like he's not fully developed. And maybe the plan is that he's got more games. I don't know, I just feel like at the end of AA1, I was like, Phoenix is the man, let's go. And I like Apollo, but I don't feel the same, like... Apollo's the man, you know? Big. It was a quick one. Big, I highly... How do I say this? Kristoff's got a good meltdown facial. Dude, Clavier's face is so good. You remember that? You remember the scene from AA2? Like Darkness Maya, where she's got like the shade over her head after she's found. Clavier's got like the beefed up version of that. Anyways, yeah. I hope they get more out of Apollo. Like, his archetype is fine, but I feel like they could have done... I feel like them not talking about them being Trucy and Apollo as siblings is, like, such a gigantic oversight. It's, like, incredibly important. Also, no, we gotta go back up to this. Can someone explain to me, how did Phoenix get hit 30 feet in the air? And like, why does this even matter? Like, we use this to prove that the car was in transit during that time. Like, did Phoenix need to get hit, dude? What is it 30 feet in the air? Alright. We're wrapping this up soon, but we have to listen to this. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Alright, Control F. Not this. I'll leave this on for a second. This isn't bad. It's not this one though. This plays during Phoenix's part. The fact that they brought back new music is so good. Hold up. This is good though. Hold on. Sorry, I muted. That's not the same. I guess it's 3, right? No, it's 3. Dude, it's so good. They brought that back. I feel like I was saying that. Was it the beginning of yesterday? Yeah. The fact that they went all out to bring back both music and the Magatama just for the end is sick. Or what I wanted, I think, was this. No, not this. Damn. You know what I'm looking for. You know what I'm looking for. Where is it, dude? Come on. Come on. Alright, we'll let this play while I try to find it. Come on, dude. This is a good theme too. This reminds me a lot of Misty Faye's theme. Red Badger. Oh, what is the core theme? Does this show up, really? Ah. Right. It's pretty good. Maybe it's not named Cornered. Trance Logic. Now we're just listening to music on stream. Dude, I gotta find it. I know I can plug in the 1 through 3 version, but I gotta find this version. Some of the like the recollection themes, or the whatever they're called, really, really good. Eccentric and the sky. Taki Kitsune. Pressing Pursuit. I'll see you, dude. What does Tell the Truth sound like? Of course. This is of course. It's good. I'm gonna change this out. What is this? Trance Logic. If you don't know what I'm looking for the corner theme when it shows up one time as Phoenix, which is awesome. This is really good. This is the this game's version of Logic and Trick. Yeah, I guess it's not listed under AA. Apologist OST. Oh god. Cyclock 2007. Face smeared by tricks and gadgets. Alright, we'll just turn on the corner. Dude, you know what? I gotta listen to that end again. Maybe not corner. The original corner's so good, dude. It just gets me every time. I'm so happy they brought it back. Nothing will top when it shows up in A3. For those 2 moments, they bring it back. They bring it back, the original version, and then you press, and you get Godot, and you hear the corner variation, and that is just like over the top, too good to be true. Dude, this end was so... Alright. Anyways, I think that's gonna wrap it up for me. Case 4 was great, man. I need to think about it a little bit more. But like the setup, Kristoff going down, you know it was him, and you bring him down, but you don't know how bad he was. He was fucking with his brother, he's fucking with Phoenix, he's fucking with everybody. And you take him, and then he melts down. And then Clavier's there, just good shit. Overall, I definitely just liked this game. It was cool. It was definitely good. I don't know. I just hear so many mixed opinions about all games. Just gotta find your own opinions. Anyways, here's the plan. I'm playing AAI 1 offline. I know I just said form your own opinions, but I've gotten like overwhelmingly negative to mixed feedback, with some people being like, whatever, it's fine. With my schedule, it's best if I just breeze through this. Then I'll play AI 2 mid-May after limit break. And then I'm gonna take a break for a bit because I'm gonna play some other stuff. A5, 6, late summer. It's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while, I know. But that's the plan, in case you were curious. And plus is, Vorpal was just saying, I don't want to move too fast if people want to catch up. Yeah, I enjoyed this game. It was fun. It was really good. Music was great. Like, really, really good. I feel like in 2 and 3, they kind of recycled too much. Although they both have really good tracks in them. But, I felt like this game was not too fan-servicey, in my opinion. Yes, Phoenix is definitely a major part of it, but he's definitely a different character. And they don't bring too many characters back. So... I was a fan. It was good. It was a fun time. I really like the way 4 played out. The final case is always just such a big case. It's important. And it was fun. Word. I'll tell you, Ricky Stir, it's like 3 months. Alright, that's the plan. Thanks for watching, everybody. That was fun. Having any sort of audience really makes this a lot more fun, so thanks for sticking around, those of you who did. But that is it for me, and I'll see you around. So thanks for watching.